Welcome to the Crowded Table, episode number 69. We are streaming live on YouTube. If you are watching us, tell your friends. I am John Senning. Making these men do shots before the show to grow some hair on their chest.
What was this?
Had to twist my arm.
The Nog Champa is lit. The vibe is right. It's hard to believe that we've done 69 of these, my friends.
Not yet, we haven't.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's good. It's good to. I think it's important that the 69th episode really. Are you guys okay?
Dude, I have nothing to drink.
What do you need? You need a chaser?
You want to sip on my beer?
Yeah.
There you go.
I
You
actually
guys are
do.
so gay. That is an ice cold Yingling too. For,
Yeah. Whip
for
off
reference.
that koozie.
Shout out to Britt so much, of course, always showing us love. She is present and watching us live on YouTube right now. Thank you so much.
Love you, Britt.
So, did you guys see? This is breaking news a little bit before we started. Jonathan, damn, where'd you make room in the budget for your fancy new sign? Dude, I regretted that immediately. I put it up there, and if you're not watching
It
the video,
doesn't like.
it looks terrible.
No,
Like,
it's perfectly centered in the shot. If you notice, rule of thirds, people.
like any credibility that this show ever had is gone because of that sign.
okay, yeah. Ignore that sign. Look at this one right here.
That
baby.
is true.
Best of the Bay.
We also made it a point to be displaying our Best of the Bay award. But yeah, the sign was a bad move. Jonathan, you're absolutely right.
Well, I don't think the idea of a sign is a bad move. Remember, we used to have the chalkboard sign.
Well, yeah, that was like, but we used that. We did prep on it, and then it was kind of in the background. This, I have this big, nice, dry erase board, and I
it's
thought
just
it would.
that you. I mean, that does. It's like you're squiggly.
It looks like an infant child
It
wrote
does.
it. Like there are small children who could have done a better
The
job.
thing is, I was out there when you started drawing it, and you drew it all just regular letters, and then you decided, okay, well, everything's got to be bubble letters.
You know,
and then you decided, and now all the bubble letters need a squiggly line on the inside.
I think the bubble letters really pop. I've always been a fan of bubble letters through my whole entire life. But, you know, it looks terrible.
Also, you still haven't introduced us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, well, if they've come this far, I hope they know who everybody is. I'm John. Here with me, Jake.
I'm Jake.
What?
and Dennis. Let's kick off the show right off the bat with I wanted to talk about it last week. You told us that we couldn't talk about it. Jake.
Oh, so we can talk about it now.
Well, I don't know. I didn't ask him today,
Oh,
but
so-
after last week, he said, "Yeah, we should have talked about it." Jake spreading his wings. Soon enough, you will be able to hear Jake on his very own podcast.
That's true. That's
Am
true.
I low, by the way? Because I can't hear anything. Is it my headphones? Can you turn those up?
Yeah. Okay.
When we're doing this live, we kind of have to do it all on the fly. So
About to say, my
you're welcome.
podcast is going to be much more professional, by the way, without crappy signs.
Do you want me to come in at least and do your sign for you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
So tell us.
If you
tell
get a
us,
bubble letter sign, please.
tell us a little bit about the new podcast that will be launching the first of the month, from
Well,
what I've been told.
Not to downplay it right off the bat, but it's not going to be for everybody. Okay, this is a right-wing conservative, right-wing wacko ranting type of podcast.
I mean, that sounds right up your alley.
it is. It's a passion of mine. So figure-
This will be strictly political.
yeah.
And your vision, from what I understand, is this will be a daily podcast.
That's the plan as it stands right now. We'll see if I get tired of that, but that's moving forward. Starting on January 1st of 2018, we'll be going live.
So you're gonna do it. Well, let me ask. But these are details, and I realize here on the Crowded Table we're terrible at details, and we're terrible at paying off on things that we promised. So you're telling the people that on New Year's Day
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna be doing a podcast.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to be out early. That's the plan, by 7 a.m. every day. So
Jeez.
I will probably still be drunk from New Year's Eve for the first one.
Oh, that is exciting. Another piece of kind of, I don't know if it's housekeeping news, but
By the way,
side
it's called
note-
the Starboard Side.
Oh,
so
yeah, you didn't say the name.
so be on the lookout for the Starboard Side podcast.
Starboard Side.
You got it, yeah?
Is it a character? You're doing a character, right?
No.
You saw who was it? It was
was
Phil
on Twitter, right?
Philbo Braggins tweeted us last week and said, "I just love the alt-right character that Jake has created." And sadly, I don't even think that we have scratched the surface
We really have.
of the alt-rightness. I think
Jake is so like people don't realize how alt right he really is. This podcast, he's going so far as he doesn't even want to associate it with us. Like,
Yeah.
This is for your own safety, okay?
I do kind of funny because last week I'm like, "Oh, we need to talk about it." You're like, "No, it's best. It's best if
he
we
doesn't
don't."
want it on the website. Like he wants. It's all Jake.
I mean, so is this should we be calling this like an alt-right podcast, or is this more of a nationalist, a white nationalist podcast?
Yeah.
It's neither of those things. alt-right has taken a bit of a turn as far as terminology goes. I would say this is a new right or
New right.
or alt conservative maybe, but not alt-right. That's a little too far.
Mark on Twitter, just so everybody knows, the sign should stay. It gives character.
Oh,
Thanks.
well, there you go.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking with that sign. Like sometimes
I know what you were thinking. You wanted to have a cool sign.
I got to tell you though, as I get a little bit older, I find myself being really wrong more often. Like I have a thought and I think I'm really right, and then almost sometime instantly thereafter I realize, wow, that was fucking stupid. Like with the sign, like I spent probably 10 minutes doing the stupid ugly sign
Yeah.
that looks like a child wrote
Yeah.
it, and then I went
we
through
could have started this podcast way earlier.
and then I put the effort to find a place to put it, and then as soon as I saw it in the camera shot, I said, that looks fucking terrible.
Well, and I even mentioned, I was like, you just came and threw it on top of your fucking lamp.
Well, and then
just like-
Jake repeatedly said, "Oh, that looks awesome. That looks really cool."
Jake's an easy man to please.
It's great. It's a great placement in the shot, the overall shot. Can we move past the sign, please?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into mourning because I'm actually mourning today.
You're one
One
in
of my-
mourning.
I'm in mourning.
Okay.
One of my favorite porn stars, who if you could check my Pornhub searches right now. I'm very passionate
You publish
about
those?
her. I will. That's kind of a good idea. Kind of like people publish their playlists.
Yeah.
Like here's my weekly Pornhub
This
searches.
is my Pornhub mix for the week.
I should start doing that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
We should start doing that as a show.
Man,
curate the
just
best of the week.
Incest and
We're always looking for these little niches that will take us to the next level. We each start releasing our Pornhub searches every week.
I mean, it's not terrible.
I don't know if I can mix this with my conservative side.
Because I've been dabbling.
I know what Jake's saying. Ebony. That's all.
Yeah,
You can't release those.
Once all your followers find out you've been
He's
dabbling
like,
in
Jew girl.
blacked.com, you will be banished from the alt-right.
I'm anti-Muslim extremist while Googling Mia Khalifa on the red.
Dude, can we just have a moment for Mia Khalifa?
She doesn't do
bless
porn
her.
anymore, right?
I know.
Okay, I was asking.
Assalamu alaikum.
But
Make it like a hi,
seriously, though,
like a
she
hidey-ho.
is a national treasure. Seth Cush will be mad that I'm sharing this, but he told me, he said there's a porn scene that Mia Khalifa did out there where it's the moment she decided that she wanted to get out of porn, and he told me about it, and you can find
So
it.
you looked it up.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And it's her and these two black dudes with just the hugest dongs you've ever seen, and it's just like. She doesn't seem to be enjoying a minute of it. Not because because
Was that her final scene, or
from what I understand, it was.
Okay, so
I mean, and she was just taking it every which way she could.
When you're shish kebabbed, man, there's no
I
going back.
think we did a show way back when that talked about like prices you get. I think like DP stuff was like $3 or like $5 or something. And I would imagine someone as high ranking as like Mia Khalifa, that's got to be. What do you think, like 10 G's?
You want to know what's
getting pounded like
funny
that?
about her is that she's really, really hot. Like when you see pictures of her, like she's really, really hot, and it always sends me to her porn. But she's never that like, she's not that into it. Like she's not
No.
giving that much.
Right.
Like I want a real giver.
But is that why you like it, maybe? Like subconsciously?
No.
She's not putting it all
No.
out there?
I
You-
like
you
it.
like
Little
that
hard
she
to get?
doesn't enjoy
No,
it.
no, I don't. I like looking at her pictures, and then that usually drives me to her porn. And then when I
Right.
get there, I'm like, I just wish you were having a better time. I just wish you were enjoying this as much as I was.
I'm sure she's got some softer scenes.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
But what I was trying to get into right off the bat, because I'm upset and I'm mourning, is August Ames, who is a very popular porn star. I showed you a picture right before we went.
She's
uh,
got fake lips, so not
on her face.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? What
Yeah.
else?
This story, and shout out to Jonathan for cluing me in on all the, because I had brought it up briefly on the final hour of Drew Garabo tonight, just telling the news of her death. Listen to what happened with this girl. So a few days ago, 3 days ago, she turned down a porno shoot because the director didn't tell her ahead of time that a guy she was doing a shoot with was also doing gay porn.
Oh,
Okay,
Ah.
so
And
she
she's conservative
no, but she cancels the shoot. She says, "I'm not doing this."
because she doesn't know if you might have
And,
AIDS.
and what? Yes, for health purposes, from what I understand, says I'm not doing this. So then she sends a tweet that says, "To whoever they find to fill in on the shoot today, just know that they're using men who are doing gay porn." Well, the internet, much like it does, fucking loses its mind
Right.
and just bullies the shit out of her. Like comes down on her so hard.
Because I mean, just surface level, it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like a safety concern.
But does that? Okay, let me ask you a question. does it make it wrong if she wants to not do a porno with somebody just because they're fucking dudes like the day before?
Well, clearly she has very high moral standards.
No, but
It's fucking porn.
I
Like-
understand that, but
yeah.
you know, I've always been led to believe that porn actresses get to make their own decisions. They can work with who they wanted to work with. So if
From
it's
what I've heard is most male porn stars have to start in gay porn
Well,
even to get a start.
okay, and I hate to be vulgar, even though that's what we do here, but like, so if it's my choice, that I'd rather not suck a dick that was in a dude's ass 2 days ago.
What if it was in a girl's ass though?
Well, I'm just saying, like, as an actress, I should be able to make that decision.
And as far as asses go, girls' ass is much cleaner.
For the most part, I don't know. I feel like gay men probably have really,
I'm just
really
saying,
clean
it
asses.
seems 2017 is not the year to come out and say I'm not doing porn because that dude does gay
Well,
porn.
Yeah, but it's not. It's also not the year when you can tell women who they can and cannot fuck.
What?
Nobody.
Well, I'm saying she has a choice. That if she says that I don't want to fuck guys that are having sex with gay dudes, that's her choice too, right? Do we not also have to respect the right of the woman to
Yes,
choose?
that's what I'm getting at. I don't know where you went initially with that, but
Yeah.
your final point was, doesn't a woman have the right to choose? Does she need to, even if it's rooted in a little bit of homophobia, which I don't know if
it
it
seems
is.
to come out in hate, especially and then to blast it. Well, whoever fills in for me, that guy's doing gay porn. I mean, does the other porn star need to even know, or what if they don't care? It just seems.
Well, but see, if she had already explicitly said, "Hey, I don't want to do a scene with a gay porn actor," and then they tried to slip one in under her nose,
It
I
just
think it's
doesn't
reasonable to
sound
be.
like if she came out and said I fear the health concerns, then I'm totally on board. I get it. I'm totally on board. If it's just I just don't like that he does gay porn, I'm no longer on board because it sounds wrong.
Well, let me check the exact tweet, because somebody did send me the exact tweet. But as I look for it, let me just tell you, she was pretty badly bullied over a 2-day span.
Right.
And then on the 4th, she tweeted, "Fuck y'all," and that was the last tweet that she said because she killed herself today.
Oh,
my
really?
God.
Yes.
So wow.
So I mean, it takes a very dark turn very, very quickly. But
Any report on how she did it?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
let me see.
I
No,
mean, you just gotta wonder with something like that, like if you're in a place. She's a porn star, so
Right.
I'm sure she can get more scenes. So it's not like I don't think that would have ruined her career.
I don't know. You don't know.
I mean, she can really upsell the conservative line at that point, and then you got guys like Jake on his podcast really promoting her.
this girl won't bang any gay all day, man. Yeah. So Aim's Twitter feed was littered in recent days with cyberbullies accusing her of being homophobic after she publicly chose not to work with an unidentified actor who had previously shot gay porn. Her tweet wrote as follows: "Whichever lady performer is replacing me tomorrow for @EroticXNews, you're shooting with the guy who has shot gay porn. Just to let you know, BS is all I can say. Do agents really not care about who they're representing? #LA Direct. I do my homework for my body." So she's obviously insinuating that it's for health purposes.
Maybe, yeah.
Which let me ask this though: don't all those people in the porn business now have to be tested?
They
I
do.
thought so, yeah.
They do, but I think they get tested on certain intervals, so it's like every 5 days, every 19 days. I don't know what it is
Are
exactly.
you trying to do another shot right now?
Yeah. I was kind of.
Oh,
trying to
are
keep
you
under the
giving it to
radar.
me?
I was going to keep it under the radar.
Take
and
one down,
everything.
pass it around?
What do you mean? I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna be coughing
Well,
over
I
here.
thought we could just do it without you talking about
Oh,
it, but
well.
it's called smoke and mirrors, man. It's
But see, what's the chance that if it's even if it's as small an interval as 3 days, the chances go up quite a bit if a guy's had sex with another guy
the day before.
The day before, yeah.
Do we know it's the day before, or is it John just saying it was the day before?
Well, no. I'm saying that even if it was, or even if the interval, if the guy hadn't
Right,
been
if you're getting
tested
checked
yet,
once a week,
Right.
that's still not good enough
Right.
if you're banging dudes
Exactly.
every day.
If on Monday, you had sex with Frank, and then on Thursday you're trying to have sex with this chick,
yeah.
I think she has a right to be concerned about that.
I agree. Don't get me wrong. I 100% agree about that. I'm just saying if it was completely in a sense of just trying to be like super homophobic, I can see how people would be upset. But I don't think it's okay for people to bully people on Twitter. And I'm sure there are plenty of go kill yourselves,
Well, and she, her friends had said, that she really had battled with depression. So I think somebody who's on the edge already, you bring up your Twitter notifications,
And you
you've
got
got
thousands,
37,000 people telling you that you're a terrible person.
Well, Dennis, how do you deal with it?
With what?
All the people telling you to kill yourself and that you're a terrible person online.
And the gay porn?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, your hair looks great.
Thank
I
you.
did see that you tweeted out that you got your haircut just for me
Specifically for you.
because I was bullying you.
1 week ago today, you gave me a lot of shit about it.
But
and
where'd you get your haircut?
Supercuts. I'm not even mad about it because it looks
Be
all right.
A grown up, for God's
Well,
sake.
I don't remember how much detail I went into. Oh wait, I didn't have my haircut last week.
I don't know what you're
No,
talking
you were
about.
shaggy. You were shaggy.
Yeah,
okay.
that's right, you had your hat on,
Okay,
yeah.
well, so this is good. So you know that I've always shamed you.
Oh, you told me you were going to go to like Fantastic
yes,
Sam's, right?
Yes. Fantastic Sam's had Seth was endorsing them on the Bone, and we had all these Fantastic Sam's gift cards rolling around. So he gave it to me, and I think when he gave it to me, I'm like, in my head, I was thinking, I can't do a Fantastic Sam's. Well,
Right.
you know, tough times have come on the on your boy. So it came to me last Friday, and I'm like, I gotta get my hair cut. And I went to the Fantastic
It
Sam's
doesn't
right
look
here.
like much happened.
Well, I left. If you look on the sides, I mean, this is short.
It is shorter on the sides, yeah.
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 So I mean, and that's kind of by design because I wanted him to do as little as possible to me. Here's the crazy side note.
Wait, where did you get it done?
I got it done at the Fantastic Sam's right here. Like, I have so much shame in saying that. I've had like 3 people cut my hair in 10 years, and now 3 people that are very near and dear to me, and some fucking dude at Fantastic Sam's.
See, I'm the complete opposite. I go to a different shitty place like every
No,
time.
I cannot do that.
It's because you have no standards in your life.
That's true.
Now, let me ask you, and not to disparage a good sponsor like Fantastic
Well,
Sam's.
from what I understand, they're not purchasing ad time at this
Well,
moment.
then they can go fuck themselves.
No.
What sort of clientele were
It
also
was-
inhabiting?
I
the
got that's a great question.
Yeah.
So I go in there and I forgot it had been since I was probably 12 years old that I'd been into an old school like shitty haircut place. The first thing that hit me was that smell in there.
baby shit, right?
Well, it's the perm stuff.
Oh,
And
these old ladies?
it just smells, and that's all that was in there. It was like 5 old ladies.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and I even asked my guy. My guy was a very nice. He was a very nice black dude. His name was Cedric. Shout out to Cedric. Fantastic Sam's.
Cedric's working at Fantastic.
You did pretty good. Here's where things take a turn, though.
Oh God.
This is a turn. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe what's going on. It was like 2 days after the Seminole Heights.
Did they give you the shampooing?
No, but it was like 2 days after the Seminole Heights murder had been caught.
Oh, God.
And we're in town. We're in the area where it happened. So I'm like, how about that Seminole Heights killer? 'Cause
Why would
he's-
you? Why, that seems like a.
Well, that was my go-to. So I'm like, how about that Seminole Heights killer? So this guy, the Seminole
Oh,
Heights
no.
killer's parents owned a beauty school right up the road on Dale Mabry here in
Oh.
Tampa. He went there. So he knows the killer, knows the family,
Wow.
knew everything about everything.
So he puts like a little blade up. He's like, "Don't
Right.
say anything else."
Yeah, in a nutshell.
You don't know shit.
But yeah, so I mean, I will. I got a decent haircut.
Well, yeah. What would you say? I mean, what's your final outcome here?
I mean, I'll never. I don't know.
On a
man.
1 to 10,
I don't know.
I mean, if I'm judging you just from a distance,
it doesn't look that bad. To
I
me.
would say it looks about as good as the sign up there. I think about as much effort and quality.
No, I mean,
It's a fine hair.
no, I mean it's.
I think it looks fine. It doesn't look much different than any other haircut.
Okay, well, you
get.
don't count because look at you.
Exactly. Well, no,
I thought my hair looked nice.
Your hair
You
does
just
look
said
nice.
it looked good.
It looks
but-
better.
it looks super cut nice.
Yeah,
mean,
I
yeah.
got that super cut.
I like going to a nice barber shop where maybe they offer you a fine craft beer and you
See,
enjoy yourself.
I don't know what it is about the barbershop I don't enjoy.
Really?
Because I don't know. I'm trying not to bully you.
Do you think you'd enjoy it more if you didn't go to Fantastic Sam's or Supercuts or Hair Cuttery?
Yeah, I mean, what
If you went to a
glad you
place
know
filled
all
with
the places I
with-
go to.
Oh yeah, I know to steer clear.
you just
It's like the
spouts
bad
out-
neighborhoods. You go around them.
Yeah. So
Lock the doors.
this guy that specifically cut my hair, it's okay, but like, let me just show you a couple little things.
Okay,
here.
you got some issues.
Here we go.
Look at this right here. Like, what the fuck is this?
What?
Look at all this scraggly hair right here.
You do got a lot kind of just like
That's a weird.
Yeah.
Like, you
this-
didn't
And
really-
then look right here. See over here?
Yeah, I
you
could
got
see
somewhat of a lick.
some of
cow
it.
lick.
Some of it comes down.
What's the back? Did he edge you up in
I
the
don't
back
know.
well?
I try not to
You
look.
know
at
he's
that.
That's my thing that I feel like they always fuck up is my
Wait,
back.
John, turn your head to the side. Like, look this way. Doesn't it look like his hair is sort of that Japanese wave painting? It kind of has a very tidal wave sort of look to it. I like it.
Well, that's what I do for myself.
Okay. Well,
But
well done there.
yeah. A side note that I was trying to get to at the beginning of the show, we got sidetracked. This is pretty cool. I learned this today. I will obviously be present for the Drew Saves Christmas at the Pinellas Park Walmart on Friday. I learned today that my 2 BFFs will be there as well.
That's correct.
Who are they?
That's you guys.
Oh yeah, I'll be
no,
there.
I thought you were talking about Mo and Anna.
Yeah. so Jake will be there from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah, 6
and
a.m.
then-
too.
And then
I get off work at 7, so we're talking probably about 8.
yeah, so anybody who listens to this podcast before Friday, if for some reason you weren't already planning on it and all the other exciting people that are going to be there weren't enough to titillate you, just know that all members of the crowded table will be there as well. It's going to be a good time.
Very exciting stuff.
You guys seem less excited than me.
I'm excited because this will be my, I think, 3rd or 4th year in a row doing it, or at least being there. And so yeah, I'm excited to see if we can break some bike records.
I think we will. I mean, now that it's starting at 6 a.m., I
Yeah.
think that there's going to be some.
Last year I think we started at 10. So this adds 4 more hours.
There's some sort
What's
of noise.
going on, dude? You hear that?
Yeah. What the hell was
Pretty
that?
sure like someone just got murdered
What the
outside.
hell was
I'm
that?
too close to the window.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
What did it sound like?
Yeah, Jake,
Yeah,
go
no,
outside.
Jake,
Go-
you go
yeah.
look.
It
Yeah.
sounded like somebody dragging a shovel.
This is real life, people. So just so you know, if a murder happens, no, but
Yeah, no, open the blinds. What is that?
oh my gosh,
Oh, it's water. Yeah, look outside. I don't think they can hear it on the mic.
what do you see? Dude, Jake looks so scared.
Go
Why do you look so
outside, go
scared?
look.
What? Why do you look so scared?
Go look.
Oh God, this could
oh
turn.
God, oh
this,
God.
Could, this could turn into a murder mystery podcast real quick. Our friend Jake was murdered. Don't let the dog out.
Well, he's gone forever.
Yeah,
so-
you should just lock the door. Do the rest of the podcast without him. Well, I want to make sure.
What if he comes back and he's bleeding?
he's stabbed repeatedly? Oh God, I will tell you, it'd be sad, but this podcast would blow
Went
up.
below.
We'd have to start really getting back in the groove because it's only uphill from an on-air stabbing. He's not coming back.
What do you?
Oh, the noise stopped though, but it did. It was like it
He's
felt it.
fighting. He's fighting for our lives.
Well, if you remember correctly, we did a podcast once with Kevin, and he accidentally went into my neighbor's house.
Oh, that's
and
right.
they threatened to kill him. So Jake hasn't come back yet.
Dude, what
What
is
the
that
fuck?
noise?
Wait,
Is that Jake now?
what
at
the
this
hell
point?
is that?
That's got to be Jake fucking with us, right? Like, look out.
No,
the-
you can't leave too.
No, you do the final hour by
No,
yourself.
we-
I think you can.
yeah, I mean, I've got this under control.
let me look out
Let's
the
not
window
kid
at
anybody.
least.
Dude, what the hell? Everybody's leaving. Oh, okay. Jake's back. What did you see, Jake? Is everybody safe?
Did you make that noise? Cause just do it again. Do it again.
Really, really loudly this time.
Please don't step on the
This isn't this isn't funny, guys.
Oh my god.
What did you see?
My heart's racing.
What did you see?
Not a damn thing.
What the hell?
Somebody's watching us.
Are you fucking with us?
I didn't see anything.
He's got his brother out there scraping shit for no reason.
Yeah,
I think I stepped in a sandspur.
This is a very thought out thing. Well, you know, we did this a lot in our glory days. We thought we'd bring it back for special episode 69. We'd like to let's do one for the girls, guys.
Sure.
One
Let's-
for the
let's
girls.
take
This
this
one is for the girls.
the shot that we're taking if you're watching live.
Oh yeah. What I bring to you is the sex positions ladies hate the most. The top 5.
I'm dying.
Over 13,000 women were surveyed.
Oh god.
Dennis, are you going to be okay?
I'm dying.
Such a little bitch.
What are we drinking? What even is that?
This is about probably next time I'll make sure to have terrible booze for you because that's a really fine bottle of whiskey that you're sipping on.
Small batch, 1792.
Yeah. That could be our first sponsor.
Never heard of it.
Well, here it's interesting. It's only right because it is episode 69, and it is interesting because I feel like a lot of women out there hate this. Number 5, the 69.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She's preoccupied. According to our survey results, women say it's too difficult to focus on receiving pleasure when they have to concentrate on giving it.
Yeah. Every girl I've ever been with has not been a fan of 69.
You know what's interesting to me? There is a terrible misconception, and I've finally come to terms with the fact that it's a misconception with. I feel like if you're like giving it to a girl really good, she should want to
Give it back.
She should want to like if you're eating it up, or even with your hands, or
Slurping it down.
whatever you're
Eating
doing.
puss.
If you're, I was trying to tiptoe around it for
It's
some
Uncensored,
reason.
man. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know why. So if you're doing that, I feel like, and you're doing it well, that should make her be like, oh, I want to suck this dick so good because he's doing it so good. But that is not the way it works with women. If you're giving it to them really good, they just want to focus on getting it.
Yeah.
They don't want to then give it.
Well, and here's the other thing: is they have to focus for them.
That's the key, and
You have
that
to
is
be in
why
the zone.
that is why women don't enjoy 69. Because for me, I mean, I could be watching a soccer game, and I hate soccer, and someone could be giving me a blowy, and like,
You would enjoy soccer.
yeah, exactly. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Well, wait, you're saying a woman needs to focus on
what is happening to her?
yeah, like if she wants to reach her peak, then she needs to really focus.
Yeah, yeah.
And she
So-
can't be sucking dick to
Exactly. If she's sucking it while I'm also going down on her, she can't focus on me going down on her. So it
Okay.
doesn't feel as good to her.
Is the sound back?
I thought it was.
Oh my god.
Also, I don't know. I sent you another article about like tips for 69ing, and I just wanted to bring this one up because Jake is a larger man, and most
Thank you.
most 69ing is guy on bottom, right?
Well, yes, unless I think it has to be. Yes, it has to be.
Well, that's a very beginner level. I mean,
Well, I mean, I assume Jake doesn't really get much on him on top because he doesn't want to murder his wife.
Well, yeah. Well, that goes the same for me. I mean, even though my penis is small, my weight alone is enough to you get
Well-
stuck between my inner thighs.
Well,
and
I have a solution for you guys. So I read about this. If you instead of just laying on top like you would imagine, getting on all fours above her.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. See, you're starting to picture it.
So-
you're on all fours above her, so your knees are like right to where her head is, and your dick is just looking down at her.
but then it's just kind of dangling, and she's just
Yeah.
Well, have you
trying
ever
to catch it.
have you guys ever heard of the saying? I hear it in rap songs every once in a while, like getting your dick sucked from the back.
What?
Yeah. Like, haven't you ever heard anybody say like "suck my dick from the back"?
No.
No.
And
what
how
are
does
you
that
talking
work? Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a real thing.
The
Like a girl like you're on all
Like
fours.
her nose is in your asshole?
Well, no.
and she reverses it. Yeah.
Well, I guess.
But don't you have to like not be hard for that? Because my hard dick is not going.
Yeah, that's
backwards
not going
like
that far back. No
well,
way.
lucky you guys, I guess. I mean, okay, you just big dick freaks everywhere. Mine.
Even a small dick being hard,
Yeah.
how's it going back?
It's not that flexible,
I
man.
feel like even you'd have a harder time.
it's gotta be rigid, right?
The other way, before you move on to the next thing that girls hate, the other way to 69 that's slightly different is, all right, so think about this. She's laying on the edge of the bed with her head off the side.
Okay, yeah,
right,
yeah.
looking back.
Right.
And you're standing, and you kind of like lean into her.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I see that.
So you're standing off the bed. She's still laying on the bed, and you
Right.
lean into her
With
like
her head dangling.
real quick, only because it's an actual legitimate female perspective. Our beloved Brit says 69's all right, but mostly I do want to focus on giving, not receiving.
Oh, well,
Oh.
she's a unicorn. is
Well,
what
yeah,
you're saying.
she's a saint. So.
But I honestly think there are a lot of women like that.
There are some, but I've been with many who just don't want to touch my dong with their mouth.
Well, the thing is that I think that if a girl's like wants to do that, if she wants to give you oral pleasure, for the most part, she wants to do it well.
Yeah.
And she's getting like sidetracked by the fact that you're attempting to,
But see, it could go one of two ways, though. I think we're focusing on the negative. I mean, yes, you can both distract each other from the act, but if you're doing it right and you
You're
guys are
both
really in
getting
sync,
off.
yeah, in tune.
Think about that, because when you're going down on a girl, I mean, my dick gets soft sometimes when I'm going down on a girl because I'm just like, nothing's
well,
happening.
that's because you're gay.
Well, you're right. But once I eat the butt, though, immediately hard.
Isn't it weird? Sorry to be all over the place, but don't you find it odd that all of a sudden, like in the year 2017, eating butt is like it's like the
Totally
thing.
acceptable.
Well, it's like the thing. It's like what people do.
You got to feel gypped, Dennis. Like, where you're the pioneer.
That
I
is
know,
true.
you're right.
Dude, Dennis was spitting on BHs in like 2014.
Back before it was fucking popular.
Yeah. But it is interesting, like how that has become so. Out of all the sex things that that you can do, that the one that seems to really come out as a front runner as of late is eating butt.
Yeah.
You ever had your butt eaten?
My butt, no.
No.
And it's mostly because I don't want to endanger someone's life by
Yeah.
having to like get
Well,
involved.
dude, let's be real. Nobody's
Obviously, shower.
Yes, if you have any plans on anybody's butt getting eaten, then everybody's got a deep scrub, long hot shower.
But even still, I mean, I have problems enough when girls go down on me, and I haven't shaved off my shaft hair in a while. Like,
Right.
You know, my ass crack is full of hair.
How much shaft hair are you dealing
Dude,
with?
I got some shaft hair.
It
on
runs up the shaft.
like up there.
a little bit, yeah.
I mean,
honestly,
I'm
I'll
pretty
be
close
honest
to
with you.
halfway mark.
Oh,
halfway up the shaft.
Oh, that's disturbing.
I mean, yeah, like, I mean, for Jake, that's all one. Like,
That
that's
is
1
true.
inches up.
You are like a tuna can man. So you are the tuna can man himself.
God damn it.
But moving forward to number 4, women's least favorite sexual positions, and this should be much higher. But number 4, well, no, I'm
Higher
okay,
is
I'm
in-
okay with this. I think number 4, missionary.
And see, that's interesting because isn't that God's way?
Yeah, that's the most natural way.
But I'll tell you, missionary is underrated.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, depending on what you're doing, because you can do things with the legs. You
Right.
put the
Yep.
legs over the shoulders.
Well, but then does that change it from missionary?
it might, but I don't know what you call that.
So what is the classic missionary?
Well, see, the missionary is guy on top of girl laying on her back. But I think any variations is just missionary,
Plus,
augmented. Yeah.
Put missionary enhanced.
Right. Exactly. But
Like-
the root is still missionary.
But I'm saying like basic missionary. Do her legs go? Are they supposed to go around your back? Do they go up? Do they just spread wide? How does
I think that there are many different variations in which you can dabble with in
I
the
think
missionary
in general, I
position.
think the most natural position is almost frogged position, knees up, slightly
okay.
spread.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you sound, it couldn't sound any less sexual when you say it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to legs?
No,
spread.
now
Okay.
let's
See, that
move
doesn't
on.
work either.
Number 3, because it's hard for her to climax and not everything fits in when she is in the reverse cowgirl position.
I've heard that that's not particularly great for some girls.
I will say reverse cowgirl's not that great for me because my dick also doesn't necessarily go that way either.
Right. There's a bending that happens
Yeah.
there that can sometimes be unpleasant.
Once you get it going, it's cool and everything, and I love having ass in my face. But
Yeah, but a slight change in rhythm, like an unexpected shift, can really get a little uncomfortable.
what's your stance there, John?
I've never been a big supporter. I mean, I respect it, but I think it has something to do with, like, it's just
I mean, it's perfect for a, just a.
what is that some
It's
someone like shit on your chest?
Like, this is more like a.
like a hot Carl?
I go,
What is that what is that noise
like
you're
a-
making?
like
No.
a,
It looks like E.T. trying to phone home.
No, what does that mean?
that's my eagle claw.
Oh god, okay.
Ah, ah.
Number 2, woman on top. One word, insecurity. According to our survey, a majority of women feel more self-conscious when they're on top.
Really?
I feel like I understand that, but I disagree with it.
yeah.
What
fuck
is
that.
your most self-conscious position, Dennis?
My
Boy, most
Oh, well, mate.
uh,
Oh, crikey, let me tell you.
my most self. Oh, you know what? This is with my most recent the girl that I'm dating now. We tried
Spit it out.
We tried something that I've never done before, standing. Where I try to lift the girl up,
Oh.
and I felt such a fucking wimpy piece of shit because I lifted her up and
Oh,
could,
you're talking about like the standing, like
Like,
the
I'm
standing.
lifting
You're
her
like,
up.
like you're doing a pseudo squat at that point.
yeah, essentially, like I've got her legs wrapped around like my waist.
Reverse piggyback.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you think of it that way.
interesting.
And I could not perform. I mean, I couldn't move.
Dude,
I was in, but I was like, well, I
Dude,
can't lift you.
This makes sense because I don't know if you brought it up last week. You did bring it up last week about how she wants you to go do CrossFit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's because she wants you to be able to fuck her while you're standing up.
Probably, but I would say that is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me in the bedroom. I stood there and then I just dropped her back on the bed and was like, yeah, it's not working. So,
Did you move to the wall? Sometimes the wall can help.
Oh yeah, good.
like
one.
maybe move her to the wall.
Right,
or
yeah,
something?
against the wall,
That's
yeah.
no, we didn't. Yeah, I was mostly against the wall, which probably didn't help me at all.
There's a great girl-on-girl Piper Perry porn that you could watch. It's
The girl on girl Piper Perry porn. Piper Perry porn.
she's dominated by a larger woman. It's great.
Number 1, which I don't understand because I'm pretty certain every position has been represented on the list, is doggy style. Put simply, it's too painful.
Too painful.
I've heard you get deep.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Well, you do. I mean, yeah, so I mean, almost every legitimate major.
yeah. So what's left? What's good?
Yeah.
well, you got to think of it this way. If these are the top 5 that they don't enjoy, that means, doggy style is just the worst. But that means if missionary is number 2, that means most people enjoy missionary
Okay.
more than they enjoy doggy
I
style.
guess that's fair.
No, missionaries number 4.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, number 4.
Yeah, women
As
on top
opposed-
is number 2. Yeah,
Okay,
so
so most people would enjoy missionary more. Yeah, I don't know what exists besides like when you're going through your sex routine. Which, by the way, everybody you switch positions throughout, right? You don't just like Monday we only do missionary,
Correct.
and Tuesdays is for like doggy.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you switch maybe to a few different positions throughout, like
Sure.
So yeah, you're right. When you cover the basis, you hit the missionary, you hit her on top, maybe reverse, you hit
Right.
doggy style. I mean, what else is there besides maybe like a standing doggy? But
You do the sideways kind of spoon.
yeah, I don't like that.
No, I mean,
I feel like there's not enough movement. What's so funny about Jake not liking it?
I don't know the way he said it. It was just very matter of fact. I'm not really sure.
not a fan. Sorry.
There was something that I saw. Okay, today it was called the accordion. Have you heard of the accordion?
No.
Do you want to know how it works?
No.
All
Yeah,
right,
please.
I'm gonna try to demonstrate it.
Okay.
So, guy.
Where's the video? Let me make sure you're in the shot.
I don't know that. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So the guy is on his back, right, with his legs up,
Okay.
and the girl sits on top of him, facing him.
Oh, facing him.
Like,
Okay.
your legs have. All right. Let me turn this mic down. Your legs have to go all the way like this.
Okay.
And then she straddles you, and that's the accordion like this.
That is.
Oh, that is. I can't do
retarded.
that. Yeah, I can't do that.
I'm just saying it exists.
I can't do
It's
that.
an actual sex move that exists.
Well, there's a lot of actual sex moves that nobody in this room could ever perform.
Right. Yeah. They're all the joke ones too.
I don't know if that was a joke.
Doesn't look real.
You ever heard of the jackhammer?
Oh yeah.
No.
Well,
what about okay?
I'm confusing the drill press.
I know we should really move away from this, but
should. I'm
but,
ready.
But from doggy style, where the girl's actually laying flat on her stomach on the bed,
Yeah.
is that still considered doggy
Yeah,
style?
No, well, no. I think that's something different. I don't think that, like they said, it's too painful. I think that you probably relieve some of the pain when you
Yeah.
go to the on the stomach.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So you mean all the way flat?
All the way flat.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to. I feel bad going for. I really think it's time that we do a Dennis doesn't like it.
It has been-
I thought we were gonna get away with not
It's
having
been, it's
to do
been
it.
it's been a long time. Well, can we? Well, I don't know. How do we usually do this?
I leave. I fucking leave.
Yeah,
the
you need to
room.
leave. Go out the front door.
Well, there's a murderer out
No,
there.
go
We
out
heard-
the front door
Did you
and-
hear the noise?
If you don't come back, we'll know what happened.
Go out the front door, and when I'm going in to get the food, I'll knock on the door. Okay. So here's the deal. Let's wait for this guy to get out of here. Okay, here's the deal. We've been doing this podcast for what now? How long?
I mean, about over a year.
Well over a year. We even did this bit on the radio on 102.5 The Bone.
Yep.
And for some reason, although I've given him gross food, he has requested, I believe he requested, no dog food or
Right.
or nothing hot.
Nothing way out of the normal.
Yeah. So I've respected that. I've respected the fact.
He's out there scratching on it.
What was? So you know what it was?
I mean, I was scratching on the window when I came around.
Oh. So anyways, but today I said, fuck all that. We're gonna do something dirty to Dennis.
Yeah.
I've got a habanero, a fresh habanero pepper, seeds and all,
Ooh.
and it's been sliced, and I'm going to shove it in his mouth as quick as possible.
Haven't you?
So I hate talking about things that didn't come to fruition, but our plan was, I can't find it. Our plan was for me to stick my penis mold in his mouth, like abruptly.
Right.
But I.
Which we haven't done either, surprisingly.
Yeah, but now I blew it. Now I shouldn't have said that.
That's okay. He'll forget.
God damn it. Okay, so I'm going to retrieve the deathly hot habanero pepper for Dennis, who does not like hot food at all.
And grab a little thing of milk, too, right? Because we're not.
Oh, fuck that.
All right, cool. I'll hold it down.
Test out your Starboard Side political podcast.
Okay, yeah, we'll
while
do.
they've- Give us your best Rush Limbaugh.
My friends, Rush Limbaugh. No, I'm not going to do actual Rush Limbaugh, but. So, how you guys in the chat room feel about this Jerusalem move? I think that's a great step in the right direction. Oh, God, Dennis is coming back. I don't have much time. Trump 2020. Al Franken.
Oh God, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
You're doing your starboard.
No.
So I was just thinking, for some reason I had this thought that you guys were gonna send me out there and then just leave me out there and just never
Just lock you out?
That was it. Like, okay, and this is the part of the bit where we send Dennis out and then we never bring him back in.
That would have been a great idea.
Am I gonna? Oh, hold on, John. Can you get me a water or something? Anything to drink?
He knows. He's good.
Cause I don't know why we're doing this like live on video.
I think it's important that people see your real, honest reaction because here's the thing: the whole bit started because you and I. Now, the focus has been on
Yeah,
you.
which is unfortunate.
Right.
Can we?
Oh, here it
Can
comes.
do a Jake just hates it.
Nope. Dennis doesn't
And
like
the eyes
it.
are closed. Before we do this, I also wanted to shout out to the people on YouTube. Last week we had an issue where our mouths weren't matching up with the audio. Could you let us know if it looks good?
I think it does.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Are your eyes
Yeah,
closed?
they're closed.
All right, here
Are
comes the
you-
choo
You
choo.
wanna put this Gatorade in your
Oh yeah, where? Where are you? Okay.
right there. There's the Gatorade.
Flavor. Ooh, blue. Nice.
Don't open your eyes. You can't read.
I just looked at the blue, and it's half empty. So like, what's
Okay.
going on with that?
I don't know. Am I in the way of the shot?
Yeah, probably.
You'll be okay.
I'll come over here. Actually, that's what. I'll
Okay.
come over here.
There you go.
Wait a second though. I'm just.
Dude, you've done this so many times.
I know, but for some reason, because we're doing episode 69, it just seems like you probably have come up with something really fucking like stupid, like semen or something.
Ooh, what about a frog penis? Could it be a frog
Yeah,
penis?
like I don't know that you could have actually acquired something like
All right,
that.
Open up.
No, do I really have to?
Are you ready?
Here it goes.
Hold on.
Open up.
Okay, I'm ready.
You gotta swallow it.
Okay.
Dennis's mouth is agape.
There's no garbage or anything. So.
There's no garbage.
Well, I'm just saying there's not a safe place for you to vomit.
Oh
You ready?
no.
Open your mouth.
Here it goes. And it's in. It's in the mouth. He's chewing.
Fuck is
He's chewing. He doesn't know what it is. Chew it up. You gotta swallow it. How is it?
What the fuck is that?
You don't even know what it is? It's frog penis. I told you it's frog penis.
Dude,
Cajun frog penis.
it's fucking spicy.
How you doing?
Describe what you're going through.
What is that?
I'll tell you this. Already, he's doing much better than I would have ever imagined.
It's really hot. It's starting to burn like my throat. Everything's hurting.
Yeah, that was a habanero pepper.
Oh god. It really is hot. Like it's like my ears are sweating. It's getting worse.
That's gonna hurt, man.
It's gonna hurt coming out. That's the real trick.
You know what it? Oh god, it's getting like it doesn't go away. Like you take
No,
a sip.
I think it's probably only gonna get worse.
you
for a
take
minute.
you take a sip, and God, it's getting worse.
You need to get some milk. By the way, we should
Give
point
him
out.
some milk. Give him some milk. Are you all right, dude?
I have to hold the liquid in my mouth for a minute
Yeah, you do.
because once it goes
Before
down
you
my throat,
swallow
it gets
it.
hot again. Like
Yeah, it does.
it felt like green beans in my mouth, but like God, it's fucking hot.
Are you all right, man?
Dude, like I don't know.
Oh, he's leaving.
My
Dennis is leaving.
my theory was, just so you know, that we made it a year plus without doing anything like doing you dirty, like no semen, no dicks, no dog food,
No garbage.
So on episode 69, I just thought maybe we would throw in like a little
Where did you get that?
like a little shocker.
Do you use that regularly? You fucking cook with those?
No, I've got right now. I've got the Chill Dill. Shout out to my dudes at Chill Dill. I've got the supremely spicy blend, and there happens to be habanero.
People fucking eat those?
There happens to be habanero peppers in there.
Yeah,
You
man.
all right?
Dude, I'm not okay. Like it hurts.
He acts like it's a fucking Carolina Reaper or something.
It hurts.
It is for me.
It is. I know you don't like spicy food.
I mean, there's Mexican children who grow up with that in their baby bottles. Like that's.
Dude, like
Yeah, that's good. Oh God, he's really.
Oh my God! Wow.
I figured I knew there was a chance that he would leave.
Yeah, we finally got rid of him.
Yeah, I mean we've been working on it. Now we can start the starboard side together.
It's just you and I.
Yeah, we could do like a what was it back in the day? It was like Hannity and Combs. There was
Yeah.
there was like a left wing and a right
Oh,
wing.
Crossfire.
Yeah.
Tucker used to be on that
I'm
too. I
not.
think.
I'm not left wing enough to do that, but I would try.
Yeah, but you're not right wing enough for me either. So.
Dude, we've been talking a lot about, and I really want to get people's opinions on this. I thought we talked about it a little bit off air last week about ways to kind of take the podcast to the next level.
Right,
and I
right.
personally think that having somewhat of a niche, not even a niche, but something that we do, like an angle, rather than just coming in here and because you can only bullshit so much and tell dirty jokes so many times. So something that we did differently every podcast.
Right.
Whether it was talk about a specific movie or even a specific crime or something we just dug into. So you and Dennis have been working on this idea or talking about this idea.
Oh, are we teasing it already?
Well, I'm going to tease it because I'm.
it's a fucking good idea.
Yeah, it's the general idea is that we play Dungeons and Dragons
Or something like it.
during the
Similar.
podcast.
Yeah. Not during it, but I mean doing it as its own one-off series
Well,
where we're playing through the show.
Well, the side note is that you're that's like your thing.
Yeah, I like Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I'm into it.
You would create. I don't understand how it works. You
Yeah,
create a
so-
campaign.
Yeah, so basically in this scenario, I would be what they call a DM or the dungeon master.
You can come back.
Dude,
What do
Dennis
you
is
gotta
like
do?
keeping his
It's
distance.
just like it feels better now. I just rinse my mouth out, but
Well, talking to the microphone at least. Do us that much.
But yeah, so I would be the DM. I would basically set up a campaign or a general outline of a story for you guys to play, and then you all would create characters and work your way through the story and try to survive while I try to kill you. It's all
What's up?
imagination and dice based. It's all
How you doing, man? Tell us about what's going on.
it's still just like burning my.
Dude, between the whiskey and the habanero, he might die tonight.
Is that the hottest thing you've ever eaten in your life?
I think so.
Oh, you got the hiccups.
Oh,
Oh, the
fuck.
hiccups are bad.
That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Oh God.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Like really hot. When you eat really hot stuff, you get the
It
hiccups.
shocks your diaphragm.
Yeah, like my tongue is numb.
Oh.
Oh God.
Well, that'd be good for 69 later.
You guys want to play vulgar vocab?
Yeah, I really do. I was actually just killing time until you were ready to do it.
I'm still not, but yeah.
Dude, last week, man, can I just give props to myself on those fucking on those hot dogs that I grilled up?
Oh, those were pretty goddamn
I gotta
big.
say, man, I actually
You've always been really good at it.
I
though.
gotta think, man, that there's a way that I serve my dogs that I feel like you can't get anywhere else. Like if we opened up what if we did this, guys?
hot dogs.
We
shop.
said, fuck it, I'll quit my radio dreams. You guys quit all the things you're doing, and we will dedicate our lives to selling hot dogs and doing podcasts.
Dude, that could almost be a fun show, right? We've got a hot dog cart set up somewhere and the broadcast equipment.
Dogcast.
We're out there hanging out.
Dogcast! Oh my God.
Dogcast. We're out there hanging out. People come out to buy hot dogs. They want to talk. Hey, they can chat for a minute. We'll interview them, give them a little talking to.
Well, here's the things that I'd like to say makes my dog so special. First of all, who picked out the dogs?
I
Well,
picked the
technically
brand.
Jake picked it
Okay,
out, yeah.
classy. You guys brought some Nathan's
Nathan's Franks.
Franks that were very classy. You grill those up with a nice char on them. Another key is the hot dog bun, which needs to be toasted to a nice crisp level.
Now, I believe this particular last week you went with a white enriched flour.
Yes, that
Yes.
was enriched, correct. And then I like to put the dog on the bun while still on the grill.
Yeah.
And then I apply cheddar cheese to the dog, shut the grill, let the cheese melt. So what
do you do the butter on the bun too?
I normally would. Last week I did not. Because I keep
I
the
noticed.
I keep the spray butter on
Yeah,
deck,
yeah.
which is a nice touch for grilling your buns and things like that. So
And it's good to freshen up for later. The buns, the dogs get dry, a little butter spray.
absolutely,
go.
it also doubles as Gold Bond. Your taint gets a little too rough. Boom, a little spray butter.
Boom.
You're sliding away.
It's good stuff.
So Dennis has cultivated a very special 69th episode edition of Vulgar Vocab, which it's been so goddamn long since we've done this. I believe what's going to happen is Dennis is going to give us a word.
He's also going to throw up.
He's also going to die.
Yes, I'll give you the word, and you have to tell me what you think the definition would be.
Correct.
And this week's theme, since it's episode 69, is these are all 69 themed. Now,
Got a lisp now.
We fucked him up so bad.
This week's theme is going to be 60.
my tongue is swollen up.
I just never been the same since I stuck that pepper in my mouth.
Sounds like Isaiah.
It's really like my tongue is
JK, love you,
actually
bro.
swollen up on the inside of my
Let me
mouth.
see. Stick your tongue out. Oh yeah. that
Oh,
thing's swelled
yeah,
up,
dude.
You make
But
it.
that's more surface area. You'd be able to.
It's like a dog's tongue. Flat and wide.
Okay, so
Sorry.
are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm reading back. I got to tell you, a Brit is just a treasure trove tonight on the comments
What do
here.
you got?
Well, she said, how do I scroll up on the comments?
I don't know.
All I can see is this. This is going back to the sex topic. This list is shit. Doggy style is goat.
Well, I mean, we just discussed how she's the unicorn, so
Oh, there it is. There it is. Shout out to Neo, who's been following us on Twitter. He says, "Guys, I'm a virgin. You're killing my ears." Emily R, thank you so much for hanging with us as well. Brit also says, and the right amount of eye contact and that hand on the throat.
Oh.
something Jake's wife wants, but Jake won't give.
Yep.
Oh yeah, how's that been going? Have you delivered the hand yet?
Not yet.
Why not?
Have you delivered the hand?
Deliver that? Dude, I don't know. It's a fucking mental thing I've got. I don't want to murder my wife, I guess. That's my problem.
Well, you're not trying to murder her. You're just trying to choke her into unconsciousness.
Yeah. Please her throat with your hand.
Oh, see, that doesn't sound good. I don't know. It's dangerous to me.
Well, that's just your opinion.
I like playing with fire.
All right, let's do this.
All right, word number 1, 68.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
What is the 68?
Okay, can I go first?
Sure.
All right, so this is, I'm guessing, a 69 in which the guy's dick is too small and the girl can't find it, so she's just kind of nuzzling around in there.
I'm going to go a 68 is a full 69 position, but rather than traditionally pleasuring each other's privates, you're both eating each other's butts.
Oh.
No, wrong. The 68 is actually it's pretty simple. The 68 is it's when you do me and then I owe you one.
Well, I thought
Okay.
that's not even a real thing.
No, that is. I mean, that's
No,
it,
it's a fake.
okay.
That's fake.
Yeah,
All right, well,
fake
all right,
news.
we'll move on to the
Fake news.
the 70.
You are fake news.
You got any the 70?
The
Oh,
70.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God. So this is
Are these
69.
all fake?
No, they're not all fake. These
Well,
are
68 and I owe you one. That's not real.
68 is essentially like she goes down on you and then you're going to pay her back with one. You're going to pay her
Oh.
back with one more
Okay, so
to
this-
make 69.
So with that logic, then 70 must be 69ing, but fingers in the butts.
Okay, 69 plus a finger in the butt. Yeah.
Is that it? Correct?
Yeah, that's a 70.
Ah, see, I do
Ding,
it.
ding, 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 ding.
Okay,
Just a little extra.
a 71.
No, come on.
No, yeah,
Jesus.
what's the 71? Come on. That's the next one.
71. I'm envisioning an extra penis. So maybe there's a you're in a full 69 position while another man is there, anally pleasuring the woman.
Huh. Jake, you got something?
So 69ing, right? Fingers in the butts makes it 70. The plus one is an animal of your choice.
Ooh, an animal. Yeah. No, okay, so the 69 was or the 70 was 69 plus a finger in the butt.
Right.
The 71 is the 69, and I've seen two variations. One just explicitly says a 69 with two fingers in the butt,
Oh god.
or
too much.
listen, or a 69 where each member of the party puts a finger in the other's butt, essentially making a full circle.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's actually what I was envisioning for the 70. Is everybody's got a finger in the
No, I think in 70 is just one.
Oh, okay, just one of
You've
the butt.
added one.
Okay. All right,
right.
what else you got?
6.9.
Okay. All right. This is okay.
This
I
is
know what
gross.
this is.
Yeah,
You
me
kn-
too. And this is.
Oh, you
gross.
do? You guys-
Yeah.
I'm like 100%.
What
Let's
is
say
it?
it on 3.
Just
What it is, or what she's.
Yeah, say it on
well,
3.
let's start it with 69,
Right.
and then we'll use the word with, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, all right.
69 with a period.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You're
It's-
disgusting.
Actually, it says a 69 that is interrupted by a period.
Oh, like a sudden one, like it
Yeah,
came out
that's
and
why
got
I
you.
see 6.9.
And I find this grotesque, but sometime soon we're going to do a special episode with our boy Kevin, who has a
God, he has a great
who
story.
has a period tale that is enough to.
If you guys have seen Carrie, that's
yeah, it's really bad.
John is really not okay with talking about blood.
no,
or
no.
shit.
Yeah, no,
But
no,
cum is fine.
That's not for me. Oh, I'm
right.
a big fan of cum.
I've got. I actually do have 3 more if you want to breeze through these. The 96.
This is getting ridiculous.
Is that where you both like? Oh wait, hold on.
96. Oh, okay. So for some reason you're facing away from
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, you're just rubbing the back of your head on her
You're
vagina
just
while she
wiping
eats
their ass with your hair.
while she eats your butt.
So no, the 96. You both face backwards. Your heads are touching each other's butts, and you just masturbate.
Okay.
So you're both
Well,
masturbating.
isn't somebody face down?
No. Well, yeah. I guess I imagined it. You're sideways in this scenario. You have to be sideways. Yeah,
Okay.
because you're
I
right.
gotta-
Otherwise, somebody is.
Hey, I
face
gotta tell you, and I'm watching the video right now. That sign's badass.
Looks pretty good, right?
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
Okay.
It took me an hour for it to settle in on me, but
All right.
yeah, that's
There's
classy.
2 more. The last one I think is my favorite. So the second to last, the 691.
Well, that's definitely a 69 with some other dude there.
Okay, so that one is when there's a couple and there's a third wheel who just happens to also be in the room. So in my head, I imagine you go on like a road trip with some friends and you end up in a hotel room with like a couple
Yeah.
and they're 69ing like in the room.
So
and-
you don't
First
have,
of all, great friends.
yeah. Any friends who are gonna 69 in front of me, I'm very grateful.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, depending on who they are, yeah. I'd
Yeah.
totally watch you. And
I'd
your
watch
girl
you two
69.
69 each other.
Oh well,
I'd watch you and your girl 69. Absolutely.
Thanks,
I'd be
man.
delighted to.
I'd watch you.
Yeah, I'd watch Jake and his wife 69 too as well.
Because I just want to see how
Thanks.
that works.
What?
I'd be like, Jake, get on top. Do the all fours. Do the dog all fours.
I can do it, okay? I can do it.
Well, and it'll be nice because if they do that and Jake goes on top, you'll be there to resuscitate his wife. So-
There'd be a witness that it was unintentional.
All right, and the last one is the 67.
God damn it, man.
Oh God! XJM Productions weighing in. Earn those Red Wings, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
Yes.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, but not like
I'm
that.
glad that you knew.
Not
what
like
I meant.
that. Not like I've never
not
gone.
the, "Oh."
Yeah.
Yeah, not with the
No, but
oh
just
yeah, but with the
yeah.
But only in the shower for me.
Oh no, I'll do. Yeah, no.
No.
Throw a
What do you
towel.
do? You lay down a tarp,
Towel. No towel.
some visqueen, plastic wrap,
Oh.
an old slip and slide.
What is?
Yeah. All right, sorry. What's the last one?
60 what?
67.
67. Okay, so 67. Dude, I'm out. I've got no idea on that.
I saved. This is from Urban Dictionary. I saved the sentence as well.
Okay.
Thought it was
Oh
funny.
yeah, you gotta have the We should be doing
Language of origin, please.
I should have
Yeah.
saved all the
We
sentences.
should have
but-
done all the using of sentences.
Yeah.
67. I have a feeling that it's somehow pulling off a 69 scenario by yourself is almost what I feel like.
Oh, dude, that's pretty good.
That's a solid guess. You're not right. So the 67 is the regular 69. Only in the 67, the man has no legs. And if you're gonna use it in a sentence, the sentence that from Urban Dictionary says, "Hey, you're a moderately attractive woman, and I'm a moderately attractive man with no legs." That's 67. I don't know why that was so funny. Speaking of which, have you ever seen limbless porn?
Amputee porn?
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
Well, I think we did it, guys. I think we made it. I think we did episode 69. I apologize for everybody who had high hopes for this.
I do want to point out, I do hope sometime soon, because I did try to get a hold of her and it didn't work out, but I do hope to get the goddess Lola Jean on the show.
Oh, absolutely. If nobody ever heard Goddess Lola Jean, I wish there was a way that she could have reached a broader audience. We did a pre-recorded podcast for 102.5 The Bone on some random weekend where we talked to this woman who, just to break it down for you, her specialty in life is to make is teaching men how to make women squirt, as well as teaching women how to make guys come by fingering their assholes.
I believe it's called
that's her
prostate milking.
specialty.
Those are her specialties. Yeah, I mean those are her two things that she's about. So it obviously it's she was made for us. So we talked to her on the air, which we had to really tone down, but I know you have a relationship with her,
Yeah.
and we hope to get her on the phone with us. She's is she out of LA or New York?
New York.
Yeah, so we're planning on having her on the phone. It would be really, really cool if we could figure out how to have her Skype in,
Yeah.
and maybe she could make herself squirt right on Skype.
Ooh. Squirt on Skype.
I don't know if that works for the YouTube Live, but
Oh yeah, you can't squirt on YouTube, can you?
I don't think so.
Fucking Trump.
Just
What? That's Obama all day long.
Oh no, that's way more of a Trump thing, man. Those fucking conservatives, you know how they are. They've been trying to stop squirting for years.
It's the liberals who are now puritanical and Victorian. I mean, for God's sake, Al Franken can't even grope a chick, and now he has to resign. I mean, it's...
And if you want to hear more of this, check out the Starboard side, which will be kicking off January 1st.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah. For everything else, Crowded Table related, check out thecrowdedchannel.com. We have all the episodes that we've ever done. There's also old episodes of table scraps and back in the day when I was doing a wrestling podcast. If you have any interest in that, check that out. You can also find us on YouTube at The Crowded Table, which is really cool because you can one of my favorite features of the YouTube channel is you can find a video of Dennis playing Paladin, which is really, really cool. If it's like Aladdin, but it's just a little different with a P in front of it, and Dennis is playing it live for you to watch.
After we finish this, by the way, I have a video to show you. I'm working on new video stuff.
Oh no, I'm good. But as well as some of Dennis's cooking videos and many other things. So definitely check out there. You can follow the show, which is not very active, at One Crowded Table. You can follow me personally, which is mildly active, at the John Senning.
You can follow me, Dennis, who is also not very active on Twitter at Dennis_sucks.
All right,
forgot
thank
what
you.
Twitter
That's it for the. Oh, sorry, Jake.
No, that's appropriate. TCT_Jake. Also, Starboard Side, __ at the end there. At
Wait,
Starboard
so
Side.
Starboard side __.
Yeah, that's right.
You couldn't find anything better for that?
You can do starboard _side?
No, I'm sorry. Starboard __ side.
Oh, God.
Wait.
I'm bad at Twitter, okay?
Dude, you got to get a social media manager if
I know.
you really want to make it to be Rush Limbaugh status.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna be the next Glenn Beck, man.
He's not on Facebook.
No.
Can we finish this? I'm dying still.
Is the burn there?
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you to everybody who turned in live. Who turned in live and tuned in live. I was just making sure there was no. Greg S says light a joint. Also, somebody on here asked me what it was that Mike Calta saw me doing in the parking lot of
Talking about the thing that was
of
Oh,
the,
yeah,
of
when
the
you
Cox
were-
Media Group
I
parking
know we
lot.
can't say it, but you were like,
right.
Well, I was
This is only radio.
I was sucking a dude off in his car. Is a guy I've known for quite some time. He's always wanted me to suck him off. I finally broke down. I sucked him off.
Yep.
But no, seriously, I was buying a vintage handmade birdhouse off of Craigslist for my mother for
Wait,
her
you
birthday.
weren't sucking off Spanish?
No.
Oh,
This had
okay.
nothing to do with Spanish.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was buying a birdhouse out
That's
of
good.
in a van.
Be a lovely Christmas present.
Yeah. Thank you for everybody who tuned in on YouTube. We will be back with episode 70 sometime, hopefully sooner than later. Thanks for all your support for the last year. Thank you for voting for us for Best of the Bay. And thank you for everybody who thinks that we're somewhat good because we always enjoy getting together. Anything else?
I'm good.
Okay, we're good. Shut this shit off now.